Hello and welcome to the channel, friends of Sudoku, and also welcome to my final Sudoku on this channel, or I guess on any channel. Today is June and it's the 6th of June 2024. Yes, you heard me right. I have decided to stop making these videos, and there are a few reasons for that. First of all, I have noticed that my New York Times Sudoku solutions seem to be the most popular. And as you would expect, I do like to have many views for my videos, just as I would like to have a lot more subscribers than I do. But at the same time, I find the New York Times hard Sudokus to be increasingly boring. They are so predictable most of the time, not always, mind you, but most of the time. And I also get tired of listening to myself talking. So I thought about regrouping and finding some other kinds of Sudoku videos to do, but I also have other issues with continuing to spend time making these videos. I feel that my photography and videography are lacking, and I don't really want to be bound by a schedule. So the reason you saw this early morning's flurry of uploads is that I have prepared about 14 videos to be published while I'm on my what's supposed to be upcoming motorcycle trip through Europe. This trip, for reasons that are out of my control, will be cut short to just 3 or 4 days in Hamburg. So I thought I would rather unload all of these videos now and make this New York Times hard Sudoku solution the last. I want to say that I appreciate all the subscribers and all the comments, and I really liked the interaction with my subscribers during the past year or two that I've been doing videos every day. I sincerely enjoy your loyalty and your comments and your support. But today is the final upload. I hope you all will continue to solve Sudokus and have fun with this brain exercise. Now onto the puzzle. There's a couple of ones here and a couple of ones here, and they block all of these squares, except for this one here, which therefore has got to be a 1. We have a 6 blocking this square and a 6 blocking here. Therefore, this cell has got to be a 6. We have 4s blocking across like so and down like so. Here's a 4. And we are going to have a 4 and a 6 in 2 of these squares here. And here is why. We have 4 and 6 blocking here. We have a 6 blocking here. Therefore, one of these is going to be a 6. And this goes to 6 blocks down. We also have a 4 blocking down. So 4 and 6 in 2 of these 3 squares in here. 7 blocks here and here. Therefore, one of these is a 7 blocking up. This 7 blocks all the way up, and this 7 blocks across. A 7 goes in the top row like so. A 2 has got to go here because 2 blocks up and over, giving me a 2 here or here. So none of these squares in block number 2 can be a 2. Therefore, the 2 must go here. We're going to have a 5 either here, here, or here. Here we need a 3, 6, 8, and a 9, don't we? We have a 6 and an 8 blocking these 2 squares. Therefore, these must be a 3 and a 9. The 3 blocks up, giving me this 9 and this 3. And 6 and 8 now here and here. And a 2, 4, and a 5 here. So this is a 2 or a 4 square. Not much I can do with that. An 8 must go either here or here. So I want to have another look at this column number 2 here. We need to find a lot of digits, but we have a 4, 9, 8, and a 6 here. So a 4, 9, 8, and a 6 must go in these 4 squares. This is a very typical pattern for the New York Times Sudokus. And that means that these 2 positions must be occupied by a 2 and a 3. and the 3 blocks over, so this must be the 2 and this must be the 3. Now we have 2's blocking across like so, and 2 blocking up. Here's a 2, here a 1 and a 5, and a 5, 6, 7 here. 3, 4, 6, 8. This is a 6, 8, remember that? 3, 4, 3, 4. Don't really know. I'm mildly interested in column 9. I'm seeing some synergies here between a 6 and a 7 and a 6 and a 7. And there's also something happening with a 2. So let's see, 6 and 7 here, here, and here. Let's disregard the 7 for a moment. 2 could go here and here. That is a little foggy in my mind, I have to say. But still, I'm also looking across here. There's also a 7 and a 6 going on along with a 5. So this is a 6 or a 7 or a 5. This is a 7 or a 5. This is a 6, 7 or a 5. I think we can agree on that because that's just how it is. Now this square here can only be a 5 or a 6 because it cannot be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8 or 9. So here we have a 5, 7 and a 6 triple. Now, can we do anything with that? I'm not sure. But it's a nice analysis, isn't it? It does tell me, though, that 576 here. Now let's have a look here. We need to find a 1, 5 and a 9. And if these are 5, 6, 7, this can't be a 5. It must be a 1 or a 9. And a 5 must go here or here. But again, that doesn't really do much for me, does it? Oh well, maybe I will at least be able to remember that later on. Oh, but hang on. But hang on. Doesn't that do something for the sevens? We have a 5, 6, 7 here. The 7 blocks over. One of these is a 7 blocking over. This 7 blocks over. This 7 blocks up. This square's got to be a 7. Yeah, nice. But now let's look at these squares again. Remember, these must be a 1 and a 5. This can't be a 5 because the 5 goes here, here, or here. Remember the triple, 5, 6, 7? This can't be a 5, and this can't be a 5. The 5 has got to go here, and the 1 has got to go here. And these two ones block all of these 6 squares. This 1 blocks here, so this is a 1. We got 2 1s blocking across now, and 1 blocking down. This is a 1. And now we have a 5 and a 9 here. The 5 blocks, so here's a 9 and here's a 5. And now it's clear that a 9 has got to go here or here because this 9 blocks here and this 9 blocks here. We are also still acutely aware of the 4 and 6 and 4 and 6 here somewhere. Force a 4 and a 6 to go here. The 6, of course, blocks the square. 4, 5, 8, 9, 8, 9, 5. Haha, gives me a 4 here. Look at that. Beautiful. So now we can't have a 4 and a 6 here. We know that a 4 and a 6 must go in 2 of these 3 squares. And that means that these are the 2. And these now must be an 8 and a 9 remote pair. And a 5, 8, 9 here now. Those 5s. No, I'm not seeing that yet. 2, 7, 9. Back to these squares, 1 and an 8. 1 blocks up and 8 goes here and a 1 here. 8 blocks up here and across here. We have an 8 for this cell. And here, therefore, 6, as we discussed earlier. 2, 7, 8 here. 2, 7, 8. 3, 4, 6 here. 5 blocks down and across. No, I thought I had spotted a 5 here, but alas, my bad. But we have an 8 here because, as we recall, these are 5, 7, and 6. Therefore, this must be an 8. 3, 5, 6, 9. Is it really not possible yet? Well, apparently not. I'm spotting something, I think. This is a 2, 7 square. I think we can agree on that because we need 2, 7, and 9 here. The 9 blocks, so 2, 7 here. Now look across here and look for 2s and 7. 2 and 7 block across here, 7 and 2 block it down here. And here we have a 2, 7, 8. Huh? Did I see a ghost here? This is a square that is important because it cannot be a 1. It could be a 2, but not a 3, 4, 5, 6. It could be a 7, but not an 8, and also not a 9. And why can't it be a 9? Well, because one of these two has got to be a 9 because of this 9 blocks here. So we have a 2, 7 remote pair here. So now we have in effect 4 givens in this row number 8. And this is a 4 or a 6 square. I wonder if we can do anything with this at all. It feels as if I'm doing a lot of brain work with a little to show for it. And that's not nice. And yet, if these are, and they are, 2, 7 remote pair, this can't be a 2 and it cannot be a 7, so it must be an 8. So yes, we could do something with this. Now this is an 8 and this is a 9 because we analyzed that already. 4 and 6 here, therefore 2, 7, our good old friends, must go here and here. And this has got to be a 5. Now we have an 8 here. 2, 7 here, therefore a 3 and a 9 here. 9 blocks over, here's a 3, here's a 9. 3 blocks over, therefore we have a 3 here. Here we're looking for a 2 and a 7. 7 blocks over, here's a 2, here's a 7. 2s and 7s all over the place today. Very typical for the New York Times, I think. 4 and 5 here. 4 blocks up, here's a 5 in the corner, and the 4 goes here. This, therefore, has got to be another 2, which gives me a 2 here, and therefore a 7 here, and a 2 here. 5, 6, 7 still. The 5 blocks down, we have a 5 here. 7 blocks over, we have a 6 here, and we have a 7 here. This 6 forces a 6 in this square, and therefore in this, and in one of these. The empty square here must be a 4, and that gives me a 4 here, and a 6 here, because we talked about that at length already. 6 blocks down and across, a 6 here. 7 blocks across, we have a 9 here now, and a 7 here. 9 blocks over, 9 blocks down, 9 goes here. What's missing here? 3, 5, and 9. 9 and 5 block this square. It must be a 3. We have a 3 here now, and this must be a 5. So must this, and this has got to be a 9. And that is it. Thank you all so much for watching this far and for your loyalty to the channel. I hope you will continue to enjoy solving Sudokus, as will I. I will just not upload any anymore. I have to spend some time with some Vietnamese friends on their promotional videos for YouTube and for their Facebook and Instagram accounts, and that will occupy a good deal of my time. You have no idea how long it can take to make a 3-minute video for promotional purposes. Anyway, thank you for watching and bye for now.